Hi folks, how are you all? If you're asking me, okay, to be honest, I'm not doing great. I mean, I've been better. Every vlog can't be happy, energetic, and calming. My mother is trying to clean our house, so you probably may hear a sound of
vacuum cleaner.
What the fuck?
Today's class was really cool. It was actually cool and really helpful and useful. And I was fucking enjoying myself. But there's a thing about me. Every time, it doesn't matter how fun a session is, how fun something or some situation is, I always wait for it to end. When I was at school, I was waiting for school to end till we get to summer, and then in the summer I was waiting for summer to end. I don't know where am I going with this. Now the class is over, I'm just riding the fucking car and eating ice cream. It's worth it.
For a second I thought there was a baby in here, but it's just for cats.
Okay, I was saying, yeah, sometimes the universe just doesn't seem to be on your side. Sometimes you're stuck in a situation that you're looking around and, it's when there's a problem, it would be so easy if it's anyone's fault. I mean, the easiest way of handling a situation is that the blame is on someone else. So in that case, you can get mad at them, you can scream at them, you can blame them. After all, an easier situation would be that it's your fault. I mean, it's hard compared to in the situations that there's someone else's fault. Yeah.
Every time I get to hear this sound, I'm like, a part of me says, oh my god, fireman. And the other part says, I hope nothing dangerous happened, but I think it did. Oh my god, and it's on our way home. I hope it's not our home.
It's a little bit harder. I mean, even it's hard to admit that it's your fucking fault, to even face that fact. But yeah, the worst case scenario is that it's no one else's fault and it's not even your fault. It's the universe's fault. And yeah, thank you, but that in Cuba savings plan. It's like, yeah, the situation is like this.
It's been a while that I haven't used public transportation, but I did today because I want to walk in the city and get to see people and stuff. And to be honest, the subway was really smelly because we're near to summer and the weather was pretty hot. Right now it's cloudy. Yeah, that was a good experience. If you put the smell thing aside.
It can happen in your career, in your relationship, on a daily basis. Sometimes that you're working on something. For example, let's make an example of making a career. Let's say you want to be a digital painter. Okay, you learn a skill. It's so slow. It happens really slowly. But every day you feel like, you're taking one step forward. And everything's fine, the progress is not going to happen in just one night, but you can feel just a little, just a step, just a line, just a brush stroke. By that, you can feel that the progress is happening. Or in a relationship, let's say, you get to date someone, you get to know someone. Every day is like you're gathering information from them, you're getting to know them actually. Every day, more and more. Or for example, let's say you want to have a great birthday party. You try to manage everything like perfectly. You're ordering the cake from the best bakery ever. You bought the most beautiful dress. You have the coolest friend to invite. You got the best place reserved. You've got it all. And then imagine the day of your birthday, it's raining. It's raining that much that nobody can, for example, like the thing that happened in Mashhad. Use it as an example here. Just, it feels like the universe isn't in your side. That situation is like, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter what you do. The worst thing just gonna happen. Yeah, it's happening. I wish I could say what happened to you guys, because, you know, I'm an oversharer. It would be really easy for me to just get it out of my chest and tell you guys the whole story, but you get the idea. I'm sure that all of you have been there, so you can feel me right now. I told you before, anyone else's fault, the best bad thing that can ever happen to you is that it's someone else's fault. Okay, the blame is on them. You can scream at them. You can do whatever the hell you want to them because it was their fault, okay? A little bit less worse that it's your fault. But in the case that in the situation that I'm stuck in right now is the fact that it's not anyone else's fault, not my fault, it's just the universe. You tell me what to do.
Mashhad is freaking scary and oh my god. I should go inside because of my phone now. فرهاد خود دستم
I've been there a few times before. Let me just give you my unprofessional advice. First of all, maybe you're feeling that the whole blame is on the universe, but it's not. For example, let's say in a relationship, you and your significant other always fights. So let's be honest, it's just you guys' fault. You can go to therapy, you can ask a professional, and you can get help. Trust me, and you guys will get better. So it's not universe. First of all, you should be honest with yourself. Is this actually the fault of universe? Or you're just trying to avoid the blame and say that, all right, the universe, you know, it's bad luck. It's just bad luck. No, it's not. It's you. There's a few things that I'm doing right now that I'm suggesting to you. I'm saying it again. It's so unprofessional, but it's just my idea. The random girl that's watching on YouTube. I don't know if it's correct or not, but yeah, I'm doing this. There are some things that you can control. So you go there and you control as much as you can. But face the fact that there's nothing you can do about it. It's so sad. I give myself the right to actually grieve, to actually be as sad as I want. And I normally distance myself from my beloved ones, from the people that I love, like my family, and just lie on my bed and stare at the fucking ceiling for as long as I want. And sometimes I close my eyes and just curse the universe with the nomusiest force ever. Like, why is it exactly happening to me?
Why, God, why?
Why me? Another thing is that I close my eyes. I imagine a world that everything is fine there, and I'm imagining myself in this current world. And I try to fly away or get away somehow and go to this perfect world. You know, my therapist gave me this cute advice. It's kind of a meditationary thing to like trying to get to a space in your mind that everything feel peaceful and you're calm. You should imagine you're having this material, I don't know what to call it, but there's this thing, you're holding it on your hand. You rest your body as comfortable as you can be. For example, you're lying on the bed and you close your eyes. There is something in your hand. It can be any color that you like. It's your world, it's your imagination. Do whatever the hell you want. It can even has glitter on it. Try to expand it so that it would cover all of your and it would go above, like on your arms, and hopefully all of your body is covered by a bubble, and you can make it bigger. You can push the wall, and in that bubble you can break something. You can get naked. You can put your hands in colors and splash the colors all over the. Well, I'm saying it out loud. It doesn't even make sense. It's crazy, but you know, it always works for me. It in everyone's mind. It happens in a different way. You can even scream. You can see your inner child. You can visit her. You can hold her. Tell her that it's gonna be okay and you're going to be there. But I would just distance myself from the real world by these techniques. Anyone's technique can be different. Somebody go and smoke. Somebody go and drink alcohol. Somebody paint. Somebody write. Somebody play game. Somebody read a lot of books, novels. I think these ways that we try to escape to reality, it can be different for anyone. You should find your own specific way to deal with this. But a general advice is that please do it safely. Like, yeah, I can get mad, and if I break a lot of stuff in my mom's kitchen, it would really calm me down. But you know, it's gonna cost worst thing for me. Like, my mom would get mad. There's going to be a messed up situation. So we don't want to do that. We don't want to go there. So try to take it in a safe space. I normally do it in my mind or on a paper. I'm not just talking about writing. Yeah, writing is great. And sometimes when I write, I feel like I'm throwing up all of my bad feelings on that paper by writing it. But yeah, you can use that paper in another way. Imagine it's your freaking boss that you hate. You can't do that in real life. Close your eyes, imagine that person, and tell them whatever you've been meaning to tell them for a long time. Use the bad words. Use the worst ones. Or you can punch them in the face. You can do, literally anything. There's no limitation. You can even use sword for that, for example. It's imagination. Let's use some imagination. And there is another way. It's so simple that it wasn't even on my list. But you can just call a friend. One reliable person who you are sure that they're not going to use your information against you someday. They should be safe and they should have the capacity of, hearing the worst thing that's going on in your life. Do you know this kind of person that when you're talking to them, when you're opening your heart and you're saying, yeah, this is happening to me and I'm so sad, and they try even worse than you, and you ended up calming them, hugging them down. And so find a person that keep your information safe. They won't experience a mental breakdown after you're opening your heart, and they feel you. The most important one for the person that you are going to call is that they should fucking feel you. They should understand any word that's coming out of your mouth. And these are the things that I do when everything is just feels like against me and I'm doing anything that I can, but it's never good enough. Like, it's not happening. Yeah, I've never seen myself more serious than this on camera. Like, I tend to be this funny girl